Welcome to Go Team Score Points, a podcast that started because the news is a lot and maybe learning about sports would be nice. In today's episode, we go over some current events and we go over the Timberwolves-Clippers game. It's our best episode yet.
I don't know what happened in this game.
Well, I'm going to tell you.
Did you watch the end?
I watched the whole thing. I know.
Wow.
I had a lot of time doing nothing
I
this weekend.
was going to say.
So I watched that and a podcast that Shannon Sharp does.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, with Ty Lue. Okay. It's making sense.
Yes.
It's making sense.
Let's see. Okay. Oh, man. We have current events to talk about that. It's often when we do our current events, like by the time we get to it, it's like not current, but people are still, this is still on my TikTok feed.
Yeah.
Bam scored 83 points in a game. And I am shocked that people are giving him a hard time about it. That is so stupid.
I could not agree more. Talk about like what you know. What are the arguments you've heard?
Okay, well, one I read in The Athletic, which is like the New York Times, whatever. And I don't have a paid subscription, so I just like get an email once in a while. I just read what's in the email.
Yeah.
And they said that like he should have stopped when he was approaching Kobe's record. Like who on earth would be like, oh, I'm not going to go for the best because that belongs to someone from the past.
And especially who that has made it that far being the most psychotically competitive person. Like any of the NBA players are only there because they believe they're the best and they're working to be the best. And so who would just like stop?
Right. It doesn't make any sense because this is always my first thought about Kobe is that a woman accused him of sexual assault and he was never like faced any consequences for that.
Yeah.
So here's this guy.
Bam Adebayo is the only basketball player to score more than 74 points in a film recorded game and not have any rape allegations. And I'm just saying he might be further ahead in the GOAT conversation than I think we're giving him credit for.
I agree with that guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, I don't know how many minutes he scored those 83 points in, but I would think that even on an empty court by yourself, it would be hard to score 83 points.
Yeah. Brian from our text.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Brian. He said he thought it would be a really fun fundraiser to try to break the NBA scoring record, like by yourself in a gym in 24 hours.
Yes.
Just could you score 40,000 points in 24 hours by yourself taking layups?
Yep.
I don't think so. Anyway. So, but
because they were talking about like, well, it was a lot of free throws.
Yep.
Great.
Yeah.
Do it. I dare you to score 83 points just with free throws.
Yeah. It's basketball. Yeah. Did you pick up on like what the crux of the haters' arguments were?
A little bit that the coach did this, like put him in this position. And then like after he'd gotten, there was like a threshold where I think as a team or the coach decided like, we're going to go for this.
Yeah.
And then put him in more and more.
Yeah. So it was against the Wizards.
Right.
But like, that's not Bam's fault.
And again, go to an empty court.
Yeah.
I just think 83 is really hard to do in a limited amount of time.
It's been done one other time in an NBA game ever. I don't know, as though Bam were disrespecting him or basketball by doing this.
Dumb.
Yeah. You know who's disrespecting basketball is the Wizards. Like get some good players. Maybe don't trade for players who are hurt. So you have to play your 11th and 12th guys as starters. The Heat were fouling at the end of the game to stop the clock so Bam could get more chances. Okay. Pretty cool thing. You have the second all-time most points in a game. That's pretty cool. By all means, if you don't want him to do that, then stop him. Like Wizard, stop him. It's an NBA team. It counts. It's on the schedule.
Right.
No one would have ever mentioned this game again. It was going to be super boring, right? I don't know. Anyway, I don't really understand it. I guess I understand it, but I understand it in the light of like Kobe defenders are ridiculous.
That's so stupid.
About their basketball. All these games are gimmicky. The game that Wilt Chamberlain scored 100 points in, like that doesn't just happen. You have to like set things up for that to happen. Do you know the Adam Sandler bit about Wilt scoring 100 points?
Wilt Chamberlain scored 100 points in one basketball game. That's a lot of points for one game, isn't it? 100 points, one game. I'd like to do an impression for you. This is the four other fellas on the team with Wilt during a timeout. Hey, I'm open, man. What are you doing? Pass the ball. I got my family here. You got like 94 points already. Ed has 2. That's because you bounced it off his head. Just share the wealth a little. Here's my impression of the coach on the other team. Who's covering Wilt? Well, stay on him!
I love that joke. Anyway, I did not understand the controversy. It seems wholly unwarranted. There's going to be controversy because people need stuff to talk about, but
they could talk about how amazing it is.
It's pretty amazing. I mean, how often do we talk about the regular season not mattering at all?
Right.
And this is like one of those things like, oh, people are going to remember this.
Yeah.
Like he's going to be on a list forever.
Right.
About this happening. It's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'm into it. Did you have another current event?
That's it.
Yeah, I don't really think I mean, the Celtics lost two really good games last week. They lost to the Spurs in a game that Jaylen Brown got kicked out of. They lost to the Thunder in a game where Tatum and Derek White didn't play, and they lost by 2. Yeah.
Wow.
And I don't really, there's like a conversation in the NBA about like good losses. Is there such a thing as a good loss? And you know, right. If you played really well against a team, you were kind of outmatched and you lost a close game. That Thunder game felt like a pretty good loss. That they just compete. They competed really well. And Tatum's still doing great. They beat the Wizards by 1,000,000 points yesterday, and he played more than 30 minutes, I think, for the first time.
Wow.
Looked like himself. Pretty fun. The little bit of buzz is like, are the Celtics now the favorite in the East? Because he looks so good. Like people were just not expecting. I don't know. I mean, it's a pretty big statement with like Detroit doing what they're doing. Beef stew going to beat somebody up and all that.
Always.
But anyway, yeah, we're good. I don't think we have any other current events.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's just some of the current events from the week. I can't wait to see what happens next week.
Who knows?
What's new in internet comments?
Oh,
We got a comment.
one. Yeah. What was it?
Nemby, that's his at NEMB. Nemby.
Wow.
Nemby says Wemby will never reach the level of Jokic.
You think it's a burner account for
Yes.
Jokic?
It's Jokic's brother.
Wemby's nemesis?
Yeah. What do you think of that?
I don't know.
Well, I'm really glad that I said the nice things about Jokic.
Yeah.
So that's a comment.
Yeah, this person was kind of on your side.
Yeah, and not on your side.
What do you think? Was Wemby going to be as good as Jokic?
So the thing with Jokic is listen, Wemby is like 20 years old.
Yeah.
He's just getting going. So I think he will be a superstar unless something physically, like the blood clots or something, just a side effect of being in that gigantic body.
Totally.
That's what I think. I disagree with at Nemby.
The one thing so you think he will be Jokic level?
I do. I think he's going to be. So I think Jokic is a superstar and I think he is very unique. But I think Wemby is so good at 20.
Yeah, I think you're right. Health provided. And the way that was worded will never reach the level. Like, I think Wemby's ceiling is going to be like as high. I don't know if he's going to be able to do it for as long. I don't know if his teams are going to win championships. In that Celtics Spurs game last week, the Celtics are basically like, all right, we're going to let him shoot. Like, that's going to be our strategy. We're not going to let him into the paint. We're going to leave him open to 3-point. And he scored like 39 points and made a zillion 3-pointers. And the other thing about him is that Jokic is, I think, a little bit unfairly thought of as a negative on defense.
Oh.
And in the regular season, he doesn't always seem like he's trying that hard on defense.
Yeah.
In the postseason, I think he's just so smart and like understands positioning. He's an incredible rebounder, which to me is part of defense, like getting the ball after the other team shoots. But Wemby, like, it's like almost hard to picture him not being the best defensive player ever. Period.
Right.
If health provided and things like that. And the combination of what he's going to be on offense, which is already great, and the fact that he could score 0 points and be the most impactful person on the floor.
Yeah.
Is like pretty unassailable. It's wild. I feel like more and more people are becoming believers, and I'm really late to this party. But watching him against the Celtics, I was like, oh, there's actually like not anything anyone can do. Like he
was still growing last summer.
Yeah, I don't think he's anywhere near as good as I think he's probably as tall as he's going to be.
I don't know.
I don't know either. But I do think he's not anywhere near as good at basketball as he's going to be. It's special stuff. So we'll see. Thanks for the comment though, Nemby. Nemby, yeah.
Okay, I want to tell you about a game.
Awesome.
I watched the Clippers play the Timberwolves. I watched the Clippers feed, and the announcers are Brian Seaman.
Okay.
I bet he got picked on a lot. And Jim Jackson.
Jim Jackson.
Played for Ohio State. And he's a shooting guard.
I had a Jim Jackson poster in my room growing up.
Wow, well, you should watch the Clippers.
Maybe. He wasn't that important to me. I won it at a basketball camp, and they gave it to me. Thanks. Yeah.
Wow. Here's what's really exciting for me is that I was watching them like warm up, and I was like, that Brooke Lopez? It was Brooke Lopez.
Wow.
I recognized him.
Wow. From his Mickey Mouse ears?
He got traded to the Clippers in July.
He did. Yeah.
To be your $18 million deal. Wow. Yeah. Okay. So I just wrote in my notes, the Timberwolves coach is Chris Finch. Okay.
Facts. Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
The night before the game against the Clippers, the Timberwolves lost to the Lakers. The announcers talked about that a lot. First of all, they referenced like them losing many times, but then also how the night before the Clippers had not played and how that makes a difference for a team.
Sure.
Okay. The Clippers were on fire. They were so good.
Yeah.
They scored like 153 or something.
Wow.
153 to 128.
Wow.
Yeah. So the Clippers started off strong and then they were just strong the whole game.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's this guy, Derek Jones. He dunked immediately. And then the next play, he leapt into the air and like passed the ball between his legs to another guy. And that guy got a 3.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Everything was working for them.
Yeah. And it felt like it wasn't close to the beginning and it never got close.
Right. It was
Yeah.
10-2
Yeah.
right away.
Yeah.
They had 5 turnovers in 6 possessions.
Do you know the, oh, wow.
Yeah.
Do you know the term for that when a team wins the whole thing?
What?
Wire to wire.
Oh,
That technically means that a team was never behind
yes.
in the whole game. Maybe they were ahead 2-0. I don't know who scored first.
I don't know.
Doesn't matter. But there is a term for that. Like they won this game and they led wire to wire.
They
Means
led wire to wire.
they were never behind, not for a second.
And because the Timberwolves lost and they lost to the Lakers, but I was like, I wrote here, like, is Chris Finch going to get fired? You know?
Yeah, I do.
He should watch his back.
Yeah.
Garland had a minutes restriction.
Mhm.
And here's what I thought was interesting is that the announcers, they were like, he's on minutes restriction, but we don't know how much. So like, who decides minutes restriction and who is allowed to know that? And do they keep it secret for like,
Strategy.
for like betting?
Yeah. Good question. No, I don't know who decides minute restrictions. Like I'm sure the medical staff is involved
Right.
somehow, but I don't.
Do they keep it secret?
Sometimes,
Okay.
sometimes. I know that I've heard them like said before. He's not going to play 30. We're going to keep him under 30 minutes a game for a while. But I suppose like strategy wise,
Yeah, I don't know.
it would make sense not to, because if you were holding to that and a team knew that that person was
Right.
you could make choices on whatever.
Okay, there was an ad from the fast food place Jack in the Box, and they have a sandwich called the Hot Mess.
Oh, I bet
That sounded really good.
it sounds cheesy.
Yeah, I mean, it does look cheesy and like there's just a lot of stuff in it.
Yeah.
Okay, so Kawhi Leonard played 10 minutes in quarter 1 and he scored 18 points.
Yeah. He is on a heater right now.
Really good. Everybody was really good, but he was very good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, quarter 1 at the end was 27-38 Clippers.
Okay.
Then, okay, in quarter 2, Jones intercepts. They said intercepts, which I thought was a football word, but they said it. But he did. He like jumped up and got it.
Anytime you catch a pass meant for not you. Yeah.
Then he scored coast to coast.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
He scored like Burbank to Malibu. What would a Los Angeles?
I don't know. I was thinking like Clippers, like Maritime.
He ran all the way down the 405.
Let's see. Then it was 74-65 Clippers, and then it was halftime.
But the Timberwolves were like in shouting distance.
Yes, for a little tiny bit.
Just based on these numbers, it seems like they just couldn't stop the Clippers.
And then in the second half, it just like
got out.
So then there's halftime. This feed, I was watching the Clippers feed, and I didn't get to see like any of the in arena events, which was pretty disappointing. I wrote Kawhi has so many threes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mathurin and Randall almost got into a tussle. That happens.
Mathurin's a feisty guy.
Nice.
Yeah, he stirs it up.
Darius Garland got 21 points in 3-point shots. Wow. And Anthony Edwards, the basketball player, also had 30 points. At the end of quarter 3, it was 109-98 Clippers.
Okay, so still not crazy.
Yeah, and then the Clippers...
Wait, they had 109... Wow. So they scored whatever that is, 45 points in the fourth, 44 points in the fourth quarter?
My first note in quarter 4 says Clippers are up by 20. Miller had a huge dunk. Oh, there's a video of the bench. Okay, hold on. I took a video of how excited everybody on the bench was.
Yeah.
So cute.
That's like a celebration where they all like grab each other and like sway around. Yeah. That's pretty fun.
Then 7:40 left. The announcer's mic picked up Naz Reid.
Uh-oh.
And he says, "That's the bullshit I'm talking about."
With that intonation?
Yes.
That's so good.
And the announcer said that he took out his mouthpiece to say that.
Oh.
To like enunciate.
He like lean into the announcer's mic and yeah. Just so everyone knows.
Kawhi gets another 3.
Yeah.
Of course. Now, there's 6 minutes left in the game and they are celebrating like it's over. Like the announcers say that the candles are on the cake.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Don't
106.
don't know that expression.
Well, that is what they said.
On the cake.
And it was 106-137. So
good Lord. So wait, they outscored them. That was like a 30-8 run or something like that.
Crazy.
Yeah.
The game was like it was very high scoring, really fast.
Teams are big. I mean, you said the Timberwolves scored 120 something, 125. Yeah.
So it's really fun to watch. It surprised me that there were still 6 minutes and they were all talking like the game was totally over.
Yeah.
The announcer said the Timberwolves waved the white flag.
Yeah.
And they had their like bench players playing and the Clippers did too. So I noticed this guy, it's either Padilla or Padula, 2 L's, from Oklahoma. And he's on a 2-way contract with the Rip City Remix. And he got some time and he looks like a little boy.
Oh, okay.
He's from Oklahoma. He went to college, played for Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Now he's a 2-way player.
For the Timberwolves.
For the Clippers.
Oh, for the Clippers. Okay.
Yeah. So the Timberwolves had 2-way players and the Clippers did.
Yeah. So he's like starry-eyed out in the big city.
Yeah.
Coming from Oklahoma. Yeah. Wow. Okay.
The Timberwolves have this guy named Rocco Zakarski. He is 7'3".
Wow.
He's 19.
Wow.
He's Australian. So I was like looking up some information about him. So he's number 44 for the Timberwolves. His mom is the Australian champion Ironwoman, Kylie Zakarski. His dad won a bronze medal for swimming, an Olympic bronze medal for swimming. But here's the other thing. His dad has a twin brother who also won a bronze medal in a different event in the same Olympics in swimming.
Wow. That's wild. Cool.
Yes, that was it for the game.
Awesome.
The announcers talked again and again and again, and I don't really know what this means, but it's about how they are like about to go back over 500, and this never happens at this time of the season. Like, it's very rare for a team to be so far behind and then come back over 500.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. That's exactly right. They started 6-21. And was this the game where they were
I think this was the game. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know what that means?
No.
If you divide
Oh, the math.
the number of games you won
Okay.
by the total games you've played.
Yeah.
So if they do it to the 100th place.
Yeah.
If you won half your games, the number would be
50.
0.5
yeah.
or 0.5500. So if you're above 500, that means you've won more than half the games that you've played.
So instead of saying 0.5, they're saying 500.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's fair enough.
Yeah. I never thought about how little sense that makes. Your winning percentage should not be 500. That means you've won 5 times as many games as you've played.
Right.
But anyway, they do it to the 100th place for I don't really know why. But yeah, so above 500 means you've won more games than you've lost.
Yeah.
So but it's remarkable. I don't know if it's actually no team has ever done this before, but 6-21 is bad.
Yeah.
And what they call that is 15 games below 500, because they would need to win 15 games in order to get back to 500. So since then, they've won 15 more games than they've lost, which in a pretty short amount of time is a lot. Yeah, pretty cool.
Do you think it's because of Brooke Lopez?
I don't.
Okay.
It's because of Kawhi. Kawhi has been like Terminator Kawhi for a while now. He's so good.
He's really good.
It's so fun how good he is.
It's time for the announcer said.
Let's do it.
This game that I watched was March 12th. Bam hit 83 on March 10th.
Okay.
Before this game.
Sure.
Okay. They don't talk about it, but they say things that made me wonder if they have opinions about it. Or maybe not.
Ooh, like what?
The announcers. I'll get there. That was a little teaser.
I'm teased.
Okay, so here's just some of the regular things they said. Another pocket picked. That's a thing, right? No?
You know what a pickpocket is.
Yep.
So they steal the ball is a pocket picked.
Jim Jackson says, the beauty of basketball is being unselfish, playing without the ball. He said, like later, he says, credit to Edwards for giving up the ball. Trust your teammates to make something happen. He said a lot more. I just cut it down a little bit. Yeah. Then he says 31 for Kawhi, and he continues to smolder. I like that.
Yeah.
Then I don't like this one. He says, set him up for the wet him up.
A wet him. Okay. I don't like that either.
Then he goes back on this thing where he says, for all the young point guards watching, don't be afraid to give the ball up, because when you do that, good things happen. Trust your teammates that the ball will be spread around.
This felt like kind of thinly veiled.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't disagree with that context.
There's a guy on the team named Batum. He's French. When he scored, they said, très bien. I think that is fantastic. I hope they say that every time.
I wonder if it was a 3-pointer. I wonder if there's a play on like Trey there.
Wow.
Maybe.
The levels that I didn't even pick up.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Then Miller dunks, and one of them says, oh my, hello, nasty. And then at the end, they say that might be the candles on the cake.
Yeah. I don't get that one.
I think it's like the final thing before you
okay.
sing
Like the
happy birthday. That's all I have about the announcers.
Okay. Did you put them on your thing?
They're about where the last ones were, like right in the middle.
Okay.
They were fine.
Yeah.
It was an exciting game, but
Yeah. High scoring. It was good.
Yeah.
Did you have an MVP?
I do. And I have a video. You know, this guy, this is like a towel guy. You know, he's been waiting for this.
One-handed scooped it up.
Wow.
Silky smooth.
Wow. Do you think, was he like, that was an assist?
That was his big moment.
That was. So MVP for that guy. Good job.
Yeah. Nice work. MVP to Kawhi.
Oh,
Just really, really good. Really, really good.
Yeah. Okay, LVP. I have a video for LVP. I can't tell what this guy is doing. And at first I thought this guy was working. I thought he was working there, and he like left the towel. And I thought this guy was like yelling at him to be like, hey man, pick up your shit. But I think this is a security guy, because he's trying to tell this other guy where to go.
Yeah.
I think he's just like, hey, you dropped your towel. I think the guy was throwing something out, and I was like, hey, you dropped your towel. And the guy was like, That was not my towel. I was there. And the guy was like, oh, sorry.
Do you think it was someone affiliated with the team? The guy who dropped the towel?
At first I thought he was, but then I thought this might just be a guy throwing something away.
Me too. And that's not your trash can. That's not.
Is that not your trash can? I mean, it is right by the Gatorade.
Right by the bench. They're not, they don't want.
Using that as an excuse.
Yeah, they don't want fans monkeying around down there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would guess that was not just a fan. I bet you can't get that close. They're like coaches in the second row.
Do you have an LVP?
I'm going to go with the ref who kicked out Jaylen Brown of that game because Jaylen Brown was right. He got fouled on that play. And you can't, that's like a marquee game. Those are two of the best, however many teams in the league. You can't kick out one of the best players in the game. What did we learn?
I learned that 500 is not actually the number. It's just 50%, basically.
Yeah, right. I learned Jim Jackson commentates for the Clippers. That's awesome.
It has some feelings about sharing.
He does. I wonder how veiled that was. Because without that game, those comments still make sense, which either he's a genius or he wasn't thinking of it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, we'll never know.
We'll never know. Most confusing part.
I'll go with the start of the Clippers season. If they've been this dominant, like what Kawhi was a little bit hurt. I guess maybe a lot of them were hurt, but whatever. I don't get it. 6-21 is like Wizards bad.
Then that's my most confusing part too. I don't really have one.
Or who was that guy?
That was my most confusing part. Who is that guy?
There might actually be no way to know.
We won't ever know.
Yeah, that's it.
We'll never know. It's a mystery.
Did we do it?
We did it.
Good job.
Good job. Well, that was good. Thank you for listening to Go Team Score Points. Today's episode was edited by Irish. You can reach us at goteamscorepoints@gmail.com. Join us later this week where we learn about Clippers head coach Tyrone Lue or T-Lue or Ty Lue. And we play a game. No, we do brackets. March Madness style brackets.
Love it.
See you then.